Yes guys, welcome back to another video I'm doing here on the channel today. We're back with another Tranmere video. What a way to start the week off. Since the last video, what I've been trying to do is put some friendlies in there to try and make some money for the club. So what we did was we put one friendly, two friendly, three, four, a lot of friendlies basically we've scheduled. And yeah, I mean, we've been winning them, which is obviously good. And it's, you know, in the league as well, our form has been good. We've won every single game apart from one. But today, obviously, more importantly, we have a massive FA Cup first round game against Fylde, who are in the league above and are doing quite well in there. So it'll be a good game. Then we play Blackpool in the leasing.com trophy. So we'll get into the Fylde game. Yeah, obviously a big game today. Like I said, FA Cup first round. Team putting out there today. Totally got a victory is Baxter in goal. A signing we've made. I'm pretty sure you guys haven't seen him, so I'll just introduce him now. Nathan Baxter, 25 years of age, goalkeeper. 3 stars at the moment, 4-star potential. So yeah, very happy to bring him into the side, and hopefully we can prove that. Or that we can prove, he can prove that he's as good as our scouts and that's saying, and put in some good performances. I'm going to have Baker at the back, at right back, Ash Baker, Manny Month, Mayunga and Downing, May, Capes and Bradbrook. We have Fylde on the right, Brown on the left and Farley up front. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, Laurent Talaj, who's a youth player for us, coming into he's on the bench today. So we've just got to give him a number. But yeah, obviously we know it's going to be a tough game, but it'll be worth it, you know, if we can win, and it will also show that we can compete with the teams in the division above, which would be good for sort of proving that if we did get promoted, we'd be in a good position. As I'm saying now, Archie Brown had a really good chance at the back post, but it was a poor attempt really, and the goalkeeper saved it well. Pretty quiet first half though, apart from that chance. It's both teams sort of been quite cautious. But you know, I mean, it's not it's not the end of the world. No, we've played okay in the first half. We could maybe try something different in the second half, but why sort of, I mean, at the moment it is kind of working. As I'm saying that, like, they've scored, but it's been disallowed as it's offside. I mean, immediately at the time when I saw it, I thought that could be offside. And it clearly is. Maybe it was more wishful thinking on my part though, but it doesn't matter because it was offside. So yeah, very good, very good. May on the ball now, whips it in, Brown at the back post, and it's time he puts it over the bar. Archie Brown not having the best of games. If I was going to be making a sub, I'd be looking at either of the wingers, Archie Brown probably, maybe even Capes as well, not having the best of games. I'll bring Archie Brown off now though for Rory Holden, bring him on that left hand side, see what he can produce. Hopefully a bit of quality that will take us through to the next round. Now got to bring Capes off, who's not playing very well. Bring Phillips on, Adam Phillips coming onto the field now. Straight swap, like for like swap in the central midfield. May on the ball in the centre of the pitch now, plays it out wide to Poveda. He catches it, so it doesn't go out of play. Back to Baker, to May, to Phillips, back to Poveda, back to May again, to Phillips, passing it around in triangles, keeping them running after the ball. And Poveda's had the shot and scored, and the assist from Harry Farley gives Poveda his second goal of the season. Very happy with the build-up. Sort of one-touch football. Maybe the keeper could have done better there. I think it looked like he got a touch to it, but yeah, it was too strong and went in the back of the net. I think we might, yeah, I've made a decision. I'm going to bring Talaj on. He's been coming in for the friendly games and been doing really well, and he's been doing really well for the under-23s as well, to be fair. So we'll bring him on, change him to a target man in the support role, and see what he can produce. You never know. He might, there's not a lot of time left, so but still enough time for him to maybe grab a goal or something. Filed on the attack late on in added time, or extra time, should I say? But we clear it. And Talar just won the ball high up the field, plays it to Holden. Holden now running through on the left-hand side. He gets past the defender, has the shot, but he tried to beat the keeper at the near post and it didn't work. And that is the full-time whistle. There we go. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. I think that was a very tough game. Obviously playing against a team who were above us, in the league above us. And in just a second, we'll be back with the FA Cup draw for the second round. £41.31 thousand just for winning that game. Tyler makes professional debut. But yeah, very happy. But like I said, I'm back in just a second with the FA Cup draw, second round draw. Yes, as I said, we're back with the second round draw of the FA Cup. And yeah, we're obviously hoping for a team that we can beat, or one of the bigger teams at their place for the money, for like the gate money. And there we go, we've been drawn out. We've had to have one of our friendlies cancelled, that's not ideal. But yeah, we have to play Barnet in the next round of the FA Cup. Barnet, 23rd in our division. So that's a winnable game. I'm happy with that. Their stadium is 6,205 capacity, so if we could fill that up, that'd be quite good for the money that it would bring to us. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. With that draw, and yeah, we're back in just a second with the second game of the video against Blackpool in the Leeson.com trophy. Yes, as I said, we're back with the second game of the video here at Bloomfield Road for the Leeson.com trophy. We're playing against Blackpool. Like I said, at Bloomfield Road, and yeah, the team putting out their say to hope to cut the win and get us through to the next round of the tournament is Roberts in goal. We have Baker, Month, Raglan and Bowler at the back. May, Capes and Bradbrook in central midfield. Pervader on the right, Brown on the left and Farley up front. So Roberts, Raglan and Bowler coming into the side today. They're the three changes. And yeah, I think we've got a good chance. As you can see, as it stands, we're going through to the next round of the tournament. But, anything could happen. And as I'm saying that, they've scored. And yeah, it was a simple cross into the box. And it's a free header for them. That is annoying, but yeah, as it stands, we're still going through. It all depends really what happens in the Tottenham under-23 Salford game, but at the moment that's a draw. So like I said. But now obviously Tottenham have scored, and we are now out of the next round. We've essentially taken our names out of the hat for the next round of the tournament, and that's not ideal because I think the board wanted us to reach that second round. So obviously if we don't, they're not going to be happy. The ball's played forward, it's cleared, but they're still coming. They're still coming forward, and luckily the shot is a poor one in the end. But yeah, wow, not the performance I was hoping for. Bowler with a throw in. It falls to Bradbrook, to Bowler, to Raglan again. It's back and forth. Could do with a goal pretty soon, really. Let's keep our qualification hopes alive. Pervader on the wing, he's got a bit of space. Doesn't really do anything with it, but the 1-2 means that he's into the box. It's cleared from their defender. The cross blocks. Pervader on the ball again. This time he does get the cross in. Brown's header's a weak one and it goes past the post anyways. Yeah, very frustrating performance from us today. we just can't seem to keep hold of the ball, really create anything or do anything with it. When we do have it, Roberts kicks it out long. Brown wins the header against the defender, but it's not the best one. We're now coming forward again. Farley's won the ball and had the shot, and that is dreadful, and he's coming off for that. And we're going to bring Tolaj on, the main man from the under-23 side. Hopefully, I'm praying, I've got everything crossed, and I'm praying that he can have a difference and we can get back into this game. Another cross, another header from Brown, another weak attempt, and another easy save for the goalkeeper. But yeah, where are Blackpool in the division? They're top of the league above. I didn't know that. Yeah, so this game is a lot harder than I expected. I didn't realise they were where they were. Another cross into the box, another Archie Brown header at the back post, and another chance missed. Raglan plays it back to Roberts in goal. The sweeper keeper plays it to Month. Out to Baker. Back to Month again. Even further wide to Pervader on the right-hand side. Pervader running with the ball. Through it past one man. Has the shot. Easy save. Not a very good attempt at all. Now with a free kick, Capes whips it into the box. Keeper comes out and collects it easily. There was literally no resistance, no sort of lingering thought in the back of my mind that he might drop it or anything. It was just easy for him, just coming out and plucking it out the air and collecting it well. Raglan on the ball now, plays it to Bowler, trying to create something. Bowler plays it long to Pervader, who instantly has picked up a booking. Passes to Baker, to Month now on the ball. What's he going to do with it? He plays it out wide, but the pass is intercepted. Now here come Blackpool in the attack. You can't be making mistakes like that against a team that's winning the division above. And the attempt from the cross goes just wide. Archie Brown again with a poor performance today will bring Rory Holden on, as we did in the last game. We're going to go to a more attacking mentality. Capes now with the free kick whips it in. And we've scored. I don't really know what happened there, but we're going to go back to a balanced mentality. Pervader with the goal. It was whipped in from Capes and it came off of their defender. And it fell to Pervader, who just slots it into the net. And we're now, obviously, because of goal difference, back into the top two spots. So qualification is a possibility. Capes stands on top of the free kick. It's whipped in, but cleared easily. Not the best of set pieces. Baker's on the ball now, deep in our half. Plays it to Month, who lumps it forward. Tolaj gets in behind, has the shot. Good save. Easy save, really. Again, not the best of attempts. Blackpool on the attack again. Their cross, I think, is what it was, but it's collected easily by Roberts along the ground. Poor attempt at a cross from their man, but we've literally got seconds to survive before we find out how much added time there is. The ball's played over top to Tolaj, who has another shot and another good save from the goalkeeper. Another free kick now for the Tranmere Rovers team. It's going to be Capes to whip it in. He whips it in well. Good header from Tolaj, but it's gone over the bar. And yeah, not ideal, but we're coming towards the end of the game. But it's gone to a penalty shootout to depend on, obviously it's a draw. We've spoken obviously about like the way the draw is done and yeah, I mean, hopefully we can win a penalty shootout to get the 2 points as opposed to 1, and that would be a definite through to the next round. The first Blackpool penalty is saved. No, it wasn't even the first one. It was the first one. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It was the first penalty. It was saved. Tolaj and has missed his penalty as well. He puts it wide. The young man, too much responsibility on his shoulders there, and he crumbles. The man who scored the Blackpool goal in normal time scores again for them. the first goal of the penalty shootout, Poveda now with our second penalty, and he's put it in the back of the net. Very, very happy with that. Blackpool now with their penalty. He steps up, has the shot, and it's down the middle, and it's easy for them to score that one. Roberts, our goalkeeper, is now going to take the next penalty, and he puts it wide. That's not good. Looks like we could be losing this game, but I would have thought, depending on if anything happened late in the other game, that we'd be going through. It's now 3 penalties to 1 after, well, they've had 4, we've had 3. If Bowler misses, it's game over. If Bowler scores, then, we still have a chance, but it would mean that we'd need one of their players to miss. Bowler steps up and puts it wide, and that's the end of the penalty shootout, and we've lost the game. But technically we've got draw, but we didn't get the 2 points. But I'm looking in disgust. Are we through? We are through. There we go. We'll be back in just a second with the next round draw for the Leasing.com trophy. Yes, as I said, we're back with the draw for the next round of the Leasing.com trophy. Had we finished top, we'd be playing Burton now in the next round. But as it is, we have got to play Sunderland. At Sunderland, they're second in the league above us, but considering we just beat Blackpool, who are top of the league in the league above us, that doesn't mean a thing. And when I say beat them, I mean we drew, but they lost on penalties, but still was very important to avoid defeat and get through. And the capacity of the Stadium of Light is 48,707, so if they can fill that up well, then that's quite a lot of money coming our way for the gate. The next game we'll be doing for a video, I'm thinking, is probably going to be the FA Cup second round game against Barnet. And then what I might do is do the Sunderland one as well. Miss out the friendly in the league game, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time for another video. Cheers.